I want to start with Best Buy for a second. Do you feel like the stock is being overpunished, or is it justified?
Look, good morning. I think Best Buy is probably maybe a little overpunished here. The stock has had a big move higher, but I think stepping back, and there's always a lot of nuances in the Best Buy results. But I think the real key here is, looking at this is once again the sales performed very, very well. And if we look at over the last couple of years, I think the key message is that Best Buy has really successfully reconfigured its business model to compete extraordinarily well online. So I don't know how much I'd read really right now into the initial decline in shares. I mean, this was a good quarter and a company that's really successfully repositioned itself.
Are you willing to forego the margins because they're going to spend more on services to draw more people into their devices? How much margin pressure do you feel like investors are going to be willing to take?
Well, I think that's a great question, but as I follow a large number of retailers, and if you look at this group, and in your opening, I think you hit the nail on the head. These companies have had to compete with new competitive entrants, namely Amazon, and to do that, they've had to invest. And I think, going back to what I was saying before about how Best Buy has performed quite well over the last few years, a key ingredient of that has been the company's investment plan. So when I hear Best Buy talking today about incremental investments, yes, there is a near-term negative to that because that limits the earnings growth. But that has also been very much a driver of the success of the company over the past few years.
So how much more upside in Best Buy in particular? They did close at a record yesterday, so there was a lot baked in. How quickly do you think the damage is reversed?
It's difficult to say. I mean, at the end of the day, why investors own Best Buy is because Best Buy is the leading consumer electronics retailer in the United States. There are definitely some improving areas of strength within that category, and as I was indicating, Best Buy competes very well with Amazon. That's why people own that stock. And I think that story really has not changed. To that extent, I think the stock could rebound over time, but it's difficult to say exactly when.